Hey guys, so I've been dreading having to make this video, but ultimately I knew I had to, so here we are. And first things first, I think time is super important, and those of you that use your time to watch my videos, take time out of your busy life, your busy schedules, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Like all the feedback, everything. It does mean a lot to me. It's meant a lot to me over the past years that I've been making videos. And when I first started doing YouTube stuff, like all throughout high school, all throughout college, all throughout even like the first few years of me working, I've always been like a shy, timid kid. And now, things are different. If you guys go back, I don't suggest anyone does this, but if you go back and watch some of my older videos, I cringe every time I hear myself, just because the way I was. Over the years, of course, experiences and just growing, and it's a lot different now. The way I talk into the microphone, the way I do things, and it's super weird. Like the very first time I tried doing a video on my channel introduction video, I think it's like 3 minutes long or something like that. It took me like probably 2 hours to do because I kept stuttering, I kept saying uh things like that. And yeah, it's weird, talking into the microphone, no one's around, and it's just strange at first, but practice makes perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm a lot better than when I was back then. So yeah, I like to think, this was, a learning experience for me as well as a growing experience. Helped me grow a little bit more out of my shell. And yeah, 2019, as we know, has not been good for this game, for Forged to Fight. It's been, in my opinion, it's been just a steady downhill decline roller coaster that had its occasional ups. Like with the 2-year anniversary, they introduced Thundercracker with some challenges, and for the Transformers anniversary as well, they introduced Nemesis Prime. I think it was during that time. And yeah, it was hope. It was things here and there that gave us hope. And I also want to thank Kabam, specifically Videos, for basically not sugarcoating anything anymore and telling us straight up a few weeks ago that there are going to be no new bots coming into the game. And there's still going to be content, but I mean, probably not the content that we're looking for, but we're still missing chapter 3, I believe, for act 4 or chapter 4, I don't even know. We're still missing that, and I'm sure they'll continue doing some spotlights here and there. But in the words of Tony Stark from Endgame, I want to say, part of the journey is the end. And for me, my commitment to this game is the end. So I'm sure you guys knew this was coming. I knew it was coming. And honestly, it was just motivation from you guys that kind of kept me going to this point. And here we are, we're basically at our end. I'm not going to completely stop doing videos for Forged to Fight. I think I will continue uploading here and there. Like, I know there's been weeks where I upload like maybe one video like a week or 2 videos a week. Now it's going to be a lot less. It's probably going to be like a video every 2 or 3 weeks, mainly just covering like any news or me clearing out whatever difficult spotlight they have. But aside from that, I don't really know what to do with my YouTube channel. I think for sure what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until Realm of Champions comes out. It's Marvel. I've always been a fan of Marvel. MCOC, I didn't like the fighting there, so of course I never actually like committed myself to that game. But hopefully Realm of Champions is good, and from the looks of it, it looks like Kabam is pretty invested into that game. I know we haven't seen any gameplay, but it would be amazing if the gameplay for that game was similar to Forged to Fight, the 3D fighting. I don't think it's going to go that route. I think it's going to be a little bit different, like an MMO style kind of thing. So we'll see what happens as we get some more news, but I also don't want my channel to be like a channel that focuses on like a ton of different games, trying to find like something that I like. If I do like something, I'll probably do videos on that, but me personally, I like to focus on like one thing, be good at that thing, and just focus on that one thing. So yeah, maybe this is a lesson for me. Don't put my eggs in one basket. But for me, it was never about the money on YouTube, anything like that. It was always just this was always just a hobby for me. So that's what I want to. That's what I want my YouTube channel to continue being, just a hobby. Uh, Eventually, this year it did become. It felt kind of like a job. Sorry, not Siri. It felt more like a job. So, I mean, yeah, ultimately it's, it just led to like less and less motivation. But aside from everything that I just said, a big thank you to everyone that has stuck with me through the very beginning, through the beginning phases of my YouTube channel till now, till even new subscribers that recently started watching my videos. From the advice, from the criticism, from the tips, from the suggestions, from everything, you guys have been here for me, and I genuinely do appreciate it. I know I probably don't show it often enough, but thank you, a big thank you to you guys, and hopefully 2020 brings good things for you guys. Hopefully it brings good things for this channel, and yeah, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. And we'll see what happens in this upcoming year. So thank you so much for hearing me out and listening what I have to say. And yeah, I will see you guys next year.